welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Rocky Outcrop, and this is going to be my new community on YouTube for people interested in trading, especially if you're interested in cryptocurrencies. Quick disclaimer, none of this, and none of this ever will be financial advice, and you'll never be told what to do with your money on this channel. Always do your own research and your own due diligence before making any financial decisions. Right, that out of the way, let me tell you what we'll be getting up to on this channel, and my first series called $10 to $100, a Bitcoin trading challenge. In this series, I'll be trading Bitcoin. I'll be leverage trading using isolated margin, and I'll limit myself to 10x. And I'll explain these things in more detail later. Now, this channel's for everybody, so I'll not dumb things down to make it a newbie beginner community, but I'll also keep things accessible, so if you are new, then you'll not struggle. I'll be doing my best to explain things as we go along, and together we can all help each other become better traders. So no matter if you've never traded or if you're a seasoned pro, the goal of this community is to help everybody get the skills necessary to trade for a living. So $10 to $100, right? What does the challenge involve? What are the rules and stuff like that? It's going to be quite simple. Just take $10 US and get some Bitcoin. Then we will see if we can turn that into $100. And when that's completed, I've won the challenge. If I go to zero and I lose all the money, then I've lost the challenge. There's one condition is that I can't use leverage greater than 10x. I want to say that I'll use no more than X% of my account in any given trade, but you know, it's the $10 challenge. I'm not going to be too worried if I lose it all in the first week. Wouldn't be the best start to my YouTube career, but well, we'll see. That brings me to the greatest rule of all before I finally jump in, and that is only ever trade with money that you can afford to lose. So if you're following along with this challenge and you think, oh, I'm going to try and turn 1,000 into $10,000, or I'm going to turn $1 into $10, is only ever what you can afford to lose. So experienced folk already know that. It's only people who are new to this whole gig that think that the Warren Buffets and the like of the world are happy to lose billions and billions of dollars buying obsolete brands. But they're not. They're really disappointed about it. Anyway, okay, so first things first, how much is 10 bucks in GBP? Because in Scotland, we still use that currency here for now, at least. So let's dive in and find out. Okay, so let's find out. Oh, $10 to... okay, so let's find out. $10 to GBP. £7.61, so I'll transfer that over to my brand new ByBit account. I have already read the terms and conditions. Okay, so this is ByBit, and I'm just waiting for the money to transfer over from Coinbase to ByBit, the £7.61 in Bitcoin, which is $10 at current exchange rates. And here's ByBit. We can have a wee look at that as the money is transferred over and try and see if there's anywhere we'd like to put in an order. On ByBit, just like the other most competitive exchanges out there, you actually get a rebate on limit orders. So they pay you, and it's always preferable to be doing those rather than market orders. So that's what we'll be doing in this series exclusively. So the layout of this is kind of ugly, but I don't know, I kind of think it's ugly in a useful sort of a way. It's got that ugly layout a bowling alley with bumper things in the gutters has, you know, it's kind of safe ugly. So while maybe I might prefer another exchange or different layout or something like that, or maybe to use something like MetaTrader, the look and feel of this is a great place to start. They also have a few other benefits, such as one of the better deposit bonuses that you can get, and they use the same fee structure as the most competitive exchanges out there like BitMEX, etc., like I just said. So you can really get a lot of benefits from this exchange if you're new to trading, and I would recommend it. So I've joined up, brand new account, it's empty. There's nothing in there at the minute. You can see my available balance is 0, and I'm just waiting for that $10 to transfer over. And this is more or less where I'm going to leave off the video. But if you've been watching along so far, you're probably looking for me to make a trade, so I'll take a quick look at the chart here and see where I would put one. Just with a brief look, would probably be around here at support. You can see that we've been making lower lows. This is the daily chart. Making lower lows throughout this time, lower highs. We're really doing nothing that great. Overall, it's not looking good, but there is support. Can you see it on this chart? You have to look at a different exchange to see. This area was of $6,000 around that price was where we were for a long time before the price broke down 50%. So there is support around about here actually. And perhaps we come down and try and take a sort of lower risk long entry from around here. Say lower risk because we'll be able to manage our risk better. So maybe have a stop and around about there. Over here on this side you can see I was thinking 6,490 might be okay. $50. Now I have $10 in the account, or I will shortly. I have $10 in the account and I'm not ever going to go all in. Oh, just arrived as I was speaking. So I'm never going to go all in. Also, I don't really want to do it in a reasonable, sort of sensible way that you would do if you're starting off with a more reasonable amount of capital. Really just trying to turn this $10 into $100. So I think I might go a bit wild and use half my account and put a limit order in for $50. So at 10x, where do I set it? Not going to be using cross. At 10x, isolated margin, let's see. Change this to 10. Has it changed? Okay, that's fine. So I'll be using isolated margin, 10x. We'll explain all these things in the series as we go along, and I'm just going to put in an order so you can see me doing that just now. Let's see, post only, always have post only hit because we want to do a limit order. Can explain that some other time as well. And that's essentially it. So let's see what it looks like when you hit buy. Okay, this is an interesting screen that's popped up. Take profit and stop loss. Well, I did say that I'd probably want to have a stop loss in there, so you should never be getting liquidated. And I thought my stop loss would be in around the 6,990 or the 5,990, I should say, level. And take profit. You can have these options here. Where it would set a value for you, I think, but I'm going to say to take profit at around 7,250, and I'll look more into that and try and choose a better level at some other time, but just in case. And well, I'm going to keep this confirmation window coming up throughout the series probably, so I'll leave that unchecked. Error 3001. What is this? Right, okay, worked that time. That's better. Okay, great. So that's everything. Thanks very much for watching along. I know, right, no, shit. Okay, so that's everything. Let's hope that my limit order goes through and that I've caught the knife with the $50. This has been a little bit rough and ready, so thank you very much for watching to the end. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, hit the like button if you think I've done something right, hit the hate button if that's your opinion, and be sure to spam the comments with even a few will no doubt be gold dust in this new adventure. Thanks very much for coming along. I've been Rocky Outcrop, welcome to my channel, see you in the next one.